I had several people request that I do a little video showing how I keep my hatchlings. This is a gargoyle gecko, and this particular setup would work for pretty much any rhacodactylid gecko, hatchling, leachianus, or cresteds or chewies or whatever. You may have to adjust the size for the leachy, something a little bigger. But one thing I want you to notice, I didn't do anything special. Some people, when they do these videos, they make everything look all clean and nice, and this is the way it looks normally, so I haven't actually cleaned it yet, so there's some poop on the side and whatnot. But I just use little shoebox, sweater box type containers for my hatchlings, and you always want to make sure you drill holes in the side because these things don't typically have good ventilation on their own. And it's a real simple setup. I have a paper towel in the bottom as a substrate, and that works really well. I've actually tried a lot of different things, and I don't think anything works better for this particular setup than a paper towel. I've got just some fake plants in there for climbing space. I would go and get that stuff at some type of hobby store like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that, because it's way cheaper than buying it at a pet store, and you just need to make sure you wash it really well and then cut it up into pieces, and that's what I do. And as you can see, I use a Pop-Tart box for a hide, which I lean up against the side of the container. No point in breaking the bank to do something simple like that. And I have two dishes in there. I have a water dish, and then I have a dish with a little bit of Repashy crested gecko diet. And I use disposable things. Those are just Gatorade tops, and I think that yellow one came from like some type of fruit juice. But those are washable. You can throw those in the dishwasher, or you can, if you just fill them up with water and let them sit for a little bit, that'll wash out all that Repashy crested gecko diet. It's really, it's water soluble, so it's really easy to clean. And that's pretty much it. It's a real simple, basic setup. You can see the little gargoyle gecko right there, just kind of hanging out. And I keep all of my rhacodactylid hatchlings as singles. Sometimes with my crested geckos, I'll double up or triple up and have 2 or 3 in a container at once. But the leachies and the gargs, I always keep as singles because they're very territorial and they do fight. And even if they don't fight, they typically will try and outcompete one another for food and resources, and you always have one that outgrows the other and whatnot. So real simple setup, paper towel substrate, some type of cardboard cutout for a hide, and some fake plant, and a food dish and a water dish, and drill you some holes in the side for ventilation. Pretty simple.